Hello, New Wave of British Heavy Metal.com here. Today it is the 3rd of March 2024. Quick request, if I may make that of you please, and that's if you wouldn't mind subscribing to the channel. That'd be great, big help if you do that. So please click the button if you would. Today we're looking at a band called 6x6 and their debut album, self-titled, that came out August 22, so I'm a little bit late finding out about this one. But 6x6 trio consists of guitarist Ian Chrichton from Saxon, Saga, of course, getting slightly ahead of myself there. Nigel Glocker from Saxon is the drummer, excellent Nigel Glocker. And then we've got multi-instrumentalist Robert Berry from all sorts of places, taking care of bass, keys and vocals, right? And I came across it recently. It popped up somewhere, and I saw that Nigel Glocker was involved. And being a long-time admirer of his drumming, I took a bit of a punt. I think I only paid £8 for it on Amazon. And I thought, well, for £8 it's worth a go, isn't it? If I don't like it, I've not lost much. And, well, I do like it, and I like it a lot. I found it refreshingly superb progressive rock style with plenty of muscle to it. So much muscle, indeed, that I'd say it's more progressive metal than prog rock, but it's both as well. There's plenty of variation going on. It holds the listener attention throughout. The songs are so well written and performed, it's daft. You know, we've got Glocker's usual powerhouse solid drumming, lays the foundation for everything else that goes on around him. Very subtle bass lines, sparing yet effective use of keyboards and clear vocals are all very much on point. And as for Chrichton's guitar, wow, I mean, so impressive. He's all over it. He's all over it throughout every song. The man's all over it. Effortlessly remarkable style. A real showcase for his considerable talent, I'd say. And here in 6x6 he's able to show off and do that to full extent, being able to do his own thing outside Saga. So what we got song-wise? Well, Yearning to Fly kicks it off. It's heavy, it's progressive, it's uplifting, big hook. Bit of a slightly funky feel going on as well, but it's a marvellous start. You know, the 6x6 is setting out the stall right from the word go, and particularly that wonderful guitar work. You know, you'll wow. China comes next, more of a straight ahead, sort of like heavy proggy rock thing, monster riff, sublime solo, big chorus, addictive song, gets right in your head, does that. Reason to Feel Calm again, switches style, backwards and forwards and round and about over 8 minutes or so. Soaring, powerful stuff, you know, bookended by some, how can I describe it, understated, spacey-ish symphonics. And in between, the song's a massive recipe of thumping drumming, melodic vocals, flowing keys, quite spectacular stuff. And yet again, Chrichton guitar work is just ridiculously good. You know, he stretches out, doing marvellous things. And the solo, when that comes in, towards the latter third or so, that solo will make your jaw drop to the floor in admiration. It's stunning, and then some. What else we got? Upside Down, big infectious hook. Casino's got the big opening salvo before it calms down a bit, and we've got a little brief, well-placed synth solo going on and some interplay with the guitar. Live Forever gives us a little breather from the bombast and a little short, gentle acoustic number. And then we're straight back into it, after you've caught your breath a little bit, straight back into it. You know, the last words on earth, nice piano-based intro, and then all the monster riff comes in. Skyfall, that's no back number either. The Battle of a Lifetime amps it up again. And then the closer, Save the Night. This is a really spectacular way to go out. It's urgent. It's full of slick changes of pace and style, big bounding hooks, and yet more of that marvellous guitar work from Chrichton. It's so good. Excuse me. I'm so pleased I took a chance on this. So purely because I saw Nigel Glocker was involved. but it's a tremendous album. And it might be a slight contradiction, I suppose, depending on your point of view, for a powerhouse rock drummer such as Glocker to turn up in a inverted commas prog trio. But it does really work well. The three of them work well together. And I said that the drumming gives that underlying heaviness of the style overall and fits in nicely with what 6x6 are all about. But to me, as good as this album is, the standout is undoubtedly Chrichton's guitar. I mean, this is a guitar album, and wow, he shows how good he is, and then some. Stamps his mark all over it, quite spectacular. Well, the album overall is spectacular, not just the guitar, everything else is as well. And if you like your prog rock more on the heavy side, more towards like symphonic progressive metal, well, this is for you. Certainly for me, I like it plenty. They've got a second album due out at the end of April this year, 2024, and that's called Beyond Shadowland. I've ordered it already, and I'm very much looking forward to it arriving, and of course I will review it after it does. But in the meantime, or at any time indeed, don't miss out on this self-titled debut, because it's fantastic. I will put a link to it on Amazon in the description box below. I think I paid $7.99 or something like that, so it's not going to break the bank, and I'm sure you'll enjoy it. So that's 6x6 self-titled debut. Please do subscribe to the channel before you go, that'd be great. And as always, thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and take care.